environment thing that plays into it, which is why I love the community. I love the meta community. I owe a lot to the community.
Same way.
All right, and we're starting with Mahie against Frenzy. That's a big match.
Yeah, this is a... Yeah, I can't remember when these two last played.
True. I mean, I know Frenzy has been playing against Mackenzie. There's quite a rivalry at this point.
Yes, for sure.
But that's another Mars.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mahie is playing on box or not today.
Our bias is gonna show here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch Frenzy, okay?
I'll get you for my YouTube Frenzy.
Okay.
Subvert expectations. But this is interesting because obviously the French full of Falcos. So,
yeah.
And Mahie is like I don't want to say he's like a typical spacey versus Mars versus spacey, but his skills, his strengths really benefit him versus the spaces. Like
especially against Falco.
Yes.
His power shield game and what he does after power shielding, the responses he has are always been amazing. But I'm interested because now, like, obviously, Frenzy is extremely happy to have been in, like, Mackenzie. We saw the reaction. And Mahie is a different player.
Yeah.
They're very different. Mackenzie is more like old school, kind of like weird at times. Throws out those kind of like weird options that you wouldn't expect. Ooh, that sucks for my favorite player.
Hooray for my favorite.
And Mahie is more of a he's a bit more, I guess, a little more new school, right? And a bit more flowchart at times.
Yeah, he's like, he studies the game and is very interested in kind of refining his playstyle.
Yeah.
In a very optimal way. Whereas Mackenzie, I feel, is quite happy to explore his style as far as it'll go.
Definitely. Mackenzie is like, he has the fundamentals, he has everything. He's basically just like catching up and adding new things at this point, but just really going in one route, right?
Yeah. He's not removing anything, but he's adding more.
All right.
This is
very close.
Showing from Mahie. Still, like with the SD, this is pretty good for Frenzy. This is looking strong. Like even if Mahie does take this, I'm not feeling upset if I'm Frenzy, or like at least I'm not feeling disheartened.
Yeah, true. You shouldn't feel too bad.
Yeah, well, it's like I basically gave away a whole stock, and right now it's looking like
I mean, and if you win, that's just amazing. You're like, oh,
I didn't
one stock less, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's good read on the roll right there with the falling Nair. Nair is always scary to use against Spaceys because it's mostly a combo ender. It's not going to net you, but it can net you a lot, but it's really risky to use.
Sure.
Ooh, the DI mix up on the up tilt is really nice. Really good slip off from Frenzy too.
That was a lovely forward air through the platform. I don't usually see forward air through the platform.
Yeah, it's definitely very tricky. It's something to see.
God, this is a really good play.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, wow, see how like Frenzy's like perfectly positioning his lasers, so even if they get power shield, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing, and it's hard because we have so little time to commentate on everything that's happening.
It's happening so fast.
Turns out Melee is a fast game.
Yeah, I think it's both of these players are very like. I guess they're very smart about their move choices. So we're just seeing a lot of interactions that are like, obvious, like that, like a wave dash down.
Oh my god, we could talk about that interaction for a long while. Okay, and I like my using this.
I like rolls behind. Rolls behind are really good against Mahie.
Nice. Okay.
Channeling his inner Mackenzie, but it wasn't the real deal.
He's gonna channel his inner Mahie. That's the thing.
That's what you need.
Apparently, Frenzy beats Mackenzie now. So
there you go.
And Mackenzie not participating. I think he got DQ'd or something. Not participating in this tournament, which is always unfortunate because he's been performing pretty well.
Yeah, he has. It's definitely seen the upward trend of Mackenzie.
A lot of old school players coming back with this new wave of rollback, which is always lovely to see. Vanity Angel in doubles. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm curious to see. Yeah, well, this makes sense. This stage makes sense. But I've seen Frenzy take these on FD.
yeah, he's not two-faced, but I mean, you know, it's never easy, but it's definitely not the type of Falco to give up on a.
Laser. Such a good laser.
They're very good lasers, and that really nice like mango pillars on Falco on Mars are amazing. Oh, he knew.
Wow,
He knew.
that was so smart.
Covered everything. Yeah, this is 2021. You have to have more layers to that, unfortunately. I love the stage control from Frenzy. It seems like Mahie is really in shield most of the time. He's scared even away because he's trying to power shield. But the baits from Frenzy on the power shields are working extremely well.
Yeah.
Controlling the middle of the stage just because he missed a turnaround laser, and you know Mahie just went right in. But apart from that, it was really immaculate.
Yeah. Oh man, such good spacing.
That's tough because you want to use sometimes the ledge dash as mark, but it's not like it has like 4 frames of invincibility maximum. It goes far, but it has almost no invincibility. So when you use it, you gotta be very careful and, you know, Frenzy ready, like more than ready to respond to that.
Yeah. Frenzy's another player actually, we'll talk about with Pipsqueak how, like, if he has a weakness, he puts the hours in to overcome it. And that's definitely true for Frenzy as well.
Yeah, they're not players who are, like, they're not gonna be, like, extremely mad about losing, but they'll be ready for next time, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
you gotta be mad about losing, right? Like,
yeah, they don't let it like defeat them.
Exactly.
They get upset. They feel the anger, but they channel it into like healthy means.
Yeah, the competitors who know what to do to improve.
Yeah.
Right. I really like that. You know, crouch cancel down smash really easy, really safe on the edge over there. Oh, just catching the jump. I don't know if that was intended, but if that was amazing. And Mahie not converting enough on these grabs and these opportunities.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
There wasn't much Frenzy could have done to survive that, but the extra step he forced Mahie to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because he couldn't do 4 there. He could have. Oh no, and that's smart.
So good. The entire game was so good that right at the end, Frenzy just charges him off the corner. Oh dear.
And it's gonna be 1-1 for UK against France. Frenzy was looking amazing, honestly. Like I didn't think Mahie would take that game on.
It didn't look like it.
Yeah.
Mahie, it felt like that was one exchange that. If it doesn't feel like Frenzy would often make. So, good recognition from Mahie, because obviously he was in a position where it's like, well, I haven't actually tried to bait him towards the ledge yet this game.
So, I mean, might as well throw up a trick. And you need those answers for when you have to make a comeback.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go for a grab there, but I guess that's fine enough.
Perhaps drifted a little too close with that laser from the ledge.
Yeah. And that's gonna be a just simple forward smash.
Yeah.
Probably could have grabbed the edge, didn't turn around. I wonder if he's playing on box because I'm seeing a bit of like mistakes, especially on the turnarounds, which are kind of tough at first. But if he is, I mean, congratulations to him. That's I know other people like Mint have started playing on box and.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think I can't remember if Mint was just sort of messing around with it, like just playing it for fun, or if he was
on
like
that play, like his tag is like Mint box or whatever.
Yeah,
really practicing.
Frenzy has not been converting as hard.
No, he's really having a hard time, and now Mahie is like he's just waiting for him to come to him.
The thing is, like, it doesn't feel like Frenzy's getting things wrong. It's just a little slow in like crucial points.
True. So he's really gotta find a way to either change kind of his game plan around how Mahie is playing. I feel like sometimes he's approaching maybe a little too much. Or just, I mean, if he finds his, I guess,
feels like
quickness
as well.
that he has most of the time.
Ooh. All right,
Really nice.
all right. Very nice.
That's gonna be it.
Very nice. Quick stop. That's like a good, it's good, kind of good way to restore your momentum.
True, it's a good way to get back into the game, exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just gonna forward smash. If you know they're coming, might as well. Oh, the
Very nice slide off, yeah.
Yeah, slide offs are just is the meta. So good.
The lasers, his lasers were so good at the beginning, and I don't think they're bad now. But Frenzy's not responding as well to if he does get power shielded. Whereas beforehand, that was like a part of his game plan. It was like, okay, if my power shields this, because Mario does have amazing power shield.
Yeah.
As
we're seeing.
I just saying, yeah. Like beforehand, he would power shield them, but they'd go over Frenzy's head.
Yeah, because he would do the high lasers.
Yeah. So like now it's like, oh, I don't know what's changed.
Yeah, well, the fact that he's, first he's losing technically. Well, he was losing last game. Now it's very even. So it's it's a little bit harder. Falco's laser harder to control than you think, definitely, and maybe a bit of a a bit scared. And unfortunately,
yeah,
it's not the edge you wanted.
I assume he wanted to go straight up because he probably could have made that if he did.
Yeah. So if you're playing on box, you can't like air dodge with L up. You can only do it with R. So maybe he like messed up that.
Did you say Maya is on box?
Yeah, he's been playing on box for like a few weeks now.
I had no idea.
And I think he's really like committed to it at this point. So I don't know if he's playing on box right now, but if he is, I mean, props to him because it's not easy to like just commit to it.
Yeah.
If you still can play on controller, right?
Yeah.
When you've been playing for 10 years on your controller, switching is
yeah. I think that's like a testament to how like good these like old school players. Like Maya has been around for ages, so the commitment to be able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna relearn this whole thing. Doesn't feel like something Kenshi would do.
No.
For example. Yeah.
I agree. And Kenshi would agree too, I think.
Yeah, it's like just like a difference in approach towards the game.
Yeah. Hey, we need different personalities. We need different approach to be able to understand the game fully.
And like importantly, both of these players are amazing in their own right. So there's not even like a clear-cut answer of how you should approach the game. It's just this will work for some people and not for others.
Exactly. Just trust yourself. Listen to us, but trust yourself.
I think you said listen to us. Listen to us. We know what's going on.
Just listen to us.
Listen to us. We know what's going on.
That's why we're here. We're not playing because we know too much. We would win.
We know it wouldn't really be fair. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And this is why Armada's commentating too. He not put us on a pedestal. Alright, but Frenzy on Pokemon Stadium, chosen by Mahie. Interesting.
Yeah, looking super strong.
Yeah. Oh, and again, he knew. No.
It's almost futile at this point, getting the arms attack.
And you gotta have 2 or 3 now.
Yeah. One is not enough.
Oh, we tried to go for a really early forward smash, not unfortunately converting. So enough to reach on that dash attack, and Frenzy coming right back.
Frenzy makes a mistake off stage, but uses the confusion of Mahie and actually punishes him for it.
Unfortunately, these combo finishers have not been hitting. Finally, he finds the one on Tech Chase here, bringing the roll to the right. Yeah, he's mixing up
anymore, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely mixing up the laser timings. Way faster lasers. So Mahie is definitely a bit thrown off, and he's gonna have to adapt back.
He got all those lasers, and it was like, oh man, Frenzy's taking control. This is how he wins. But it's like he got 10%, and then I almost killed him. So I was like, okay, well, it feels good. It feels good for your momentum. It feels good for like kind of getting in your opponent's head.
Exactly.
If it's nothing more than that, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like Pikachu getting like 10 up airs. It's like, oh no, I can be in a really bad situation, but
Yeah.
if not, then I'm just taking like 20%.
Yeah, if they can't like hold that advantage, and that's the thing as well. Like yeah, like Falco isn't like the lasers aren't putting him in advantage. Really, it's allowing him to move around, which obviously is very helpful. But if he doesn't take the space or anything, it's not.
Yeah,
You
you either gotta take the space or like bank on a specific laser to get your approach in. So you gotta be able to like see what your opponent would do in a situation where you throw out a lot of lasers and see when they're gonna react or not. And on Frenzy's part, that's been working really well at the end, and he actually wins the set 3-1. So congratulations to Frenzy. I mean, it's really strong showing after, you know, the start was really, really close, right? Really close at the start. And then we saw more and more of Frenzy just kind of like getting back into it and really like understanding more of what Mahie wanted to do. Maybe he had Mackenzie in mind, and then, you know, that kind of threw him off. And Mahie holding on for dear life and, you know, putting up a great show, but unfortunately...
just Frenzy was like edging him out.
Yeah.
And the punish game as well. That's the thing, like Frenzy's punish is so strong that you see it, you're like, oh, if you were just like a random spectator coming in, you didn't know anything about melee, you'd probably be like, oh, does Falco have a strong punish game than Marth?
Yeah. Oh, no. This matchup is clearly Falco favored.
It's like, yeah, like he's got like the laser and his punish game's just as good. Like he's got to be better.
He's the best character in the game.
Pretty good.